Hey everyone, it's Lillian with another video. Today we're going to make, I was about to say Reese cups. No. We're making peanut butter cups. And this is what you need. You're going to need powdered sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature, some candy melts. You can use any kind you want. I'm using dark cocoa here. You can get these at any craft store. You'll also need 3/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. You can use crunchy if you want. You're going to need some decorator brushes. These are Wilton's. I got these at Michael's craft store. You'll need some candy molds. If you can tell, these are kind of cup shaped. A small saucepan, and you're going to need a sifter to sift your confectioner or powdered sugar in. So this is what you do. Let's get started. Okay, over low heat, I just cut the little butter into little pieces and put it in this pan here, or this little saucepan. And I put my peanut butter in, and you want to do it on low heat, and you're going to melt this and melt it completely. And when we get to that stage, we're going to incorporate our sifted sugar here, or our powdered sugar. So when we get to that stage, I will show you what to do next. In the meantime, for your candy melts, what you need to do is you can either melt them in a bowl and just follow your package directions on the back, or you can use, okay, where are they? You can use these, which you can get at any craft store also. These are disposable decorating bags. You can actually melt them in that. So when we get to the stage where we're going to melt the candy and get to that stage, I'll show you what to do. Okay, my peanut butter and butter, they're all melted together. It's all melted, as you can see. And this is, I actually sifted about a cup of the confectioner sugar because I may need a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just put the peanut butter in the confectioner sugar, and we're going to mix this all together until you form a dough. Make sure you get all of it out. See, there's like a little bit remnants in. I mean, you know, get all of it out. I watch cooking shows when I can, and notice that the chefs, I know they're, you know, crunched for time and whatnot, but they don't ever scrape the mold, and it just really drives me insane. Don't know why. But anyways, I digress. Make sure that you're in the shot, and you are. And you're just going to keep mixing this and mixing this and mixing this until all the sugar and peanut butter are incorporated together, and it's going to be probably like a stiff dough. You can actually, incidentally, sprinkle just a tad little bit of cocoa sifted, maybe, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon or so in there. You don't want to color the dough really, but you want to give it a little bit of a flavor. That's actually your favorite peanut butter cup recipe. The peanut butter has a little bit of chocolate in it. Did you know that? Because if you don't, you do now. So this is just about incorporated. The next thing you're going to do when you see that it all is you're going to get some plastic wrap. This is all done. And it should be like Play-Doh consistency. You're going to get some plastic wrap, as I said. I never can tear this stuff. And we're going to put this in the plastic wrap. And you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour until it's completely chilled. And we'll be back in an hour. Okay, I melted the chocolate in the decorator bag, and I snipped the end off, but I need to snip a little bit more off because it's just, the chocolate is so thick that it doesn't want to come out. And you don't want to put half in. You definitely want to put some chocolate in each one. And I'll show you here in just a second what we need the brush for, the little paintbrush for I showed you. And be careful not to burn yourself. This chocolate is very, very hot, so if you have little ones helping you, don't let them squeeze the chocolate. I'm telling you now, it's going to burn their little hands. So, all right. So I put, see if you can see. Where are you? Can you see? It's a little bit less. Well, it's about a third, maybe a third of the chocolate in there, and you're going to shake it. Alright, now with your brush, here, what you're going to do is you're going to paint the chocolate up the sides. Paint the chocolates up the sides. Make sure you get all of it. Like all the sides, I mean. Not all of the chocolate. And you're going to do this for each mold. I'm going to spare you so you don't have to watch me do this because, you know, you'd be watching me forever. Just paint them up the sides like that. And when you're done with painting them up the sides, give them a little tippy tap. Now you may think, wow, well, the bottom doesn't look that even after I did that. Well, squirt some more chocolate in there after you paint the sides and do it a little tippy tap like I showed you. Then you're going to put them in the refrigerator and you're going to let them stay for at least 30 minutes before you take them out. And they should be done about the same time if you put them in the 30-minute mark as your peanut butter. So when we get to that point, I will be back and I'll show you how to put the peanut butter filling in. Okay, so I have taken my chocolate molds out of the refrigerator, and I also took my peanut butter dough, if you will, out of the refrigerator also. And you can see that I put a tiny amount in each one, and I just patted it down. And make sure this isn't a shot. Okay, you just take some peanut butter, put it in the middle, and you just take your finger and you just pat it down like that. Okay? Now you take it and just do this one more time. You don't need a whole big huge amount. About, I don't know, this much. You can kind of judge. It's fairly easy to do, and you just pat it down with your finger. Okay? And then, make sure these are all good and patted down. The next thing we'll do is I had to remelt my chocolate from the bag because, you know, sitting out, it's gonna get hard again. So you just, when you're done, just squeeze some more chocolate on the top of each one. And don't worry if you think, well, I don't know if this is enough chocolate, because when you tap your mold down, the chocolate's going to settle, so don't even worry about it. So we're just filling each mold. Okay. Some of these look kind of sparse though, like that one. Alright, and this is all you do. You just tap it. Tap, tap, tap. this is the worst noise. You see how this is kind of overflowed? Don't worry about that, because when you pop them out of the mold, you can take a little paring knife and fix that. So I already see that I'm going to need a little bit more chocolate in some of these because the peanut butter is peaking. So I'm just going to fill that in. Oh, that one needs a little bit more. Alright. And we're going to stick these back in the refrigerator. Okay? To harden up a little bit. This is, you want to get it to the top of the mold. Some of these are just over the top and some of them are not. Hey! Anyways, but you want to put these back in the refrigerator just until they harden. Probably another 30-45 minutes. And when they are finished and they're ready to pop out of the molds, I will show you what they look like. Okay, these are done, and I just wanted to show you this one. Whoops, excuse me. See how it came out? Little ridges. And I'm going to cut it in half for you so you can see what it looks like. I'll just cut it on the cutting board here. You have your very own peanut butter cups, and they are amazing. So I hope you try this out, and until next time, take care.